So now my panda is not really in a scene or a background, and that's a kind of a problem for me. So what I'm going to do right now is, first thing I need to do is look at my picture and notice that my picture is not the same dimension as my paper. So if I zoom out a little bit here, you can see that my paper is a certain size. So what I'm going to do, if this is my situation, I'm going to click on the artboard tool right here. And the artboard tool lets you change the type of paper that you have. Notice it says presets letter, and then there's portrait and there's landscape, and you want to click on landscape in this situation because that will much better fit my project. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and click on the arrow key here, and I'm going to unlock my photograph, and I'm going to select all. So I have both of my layers unlocked. I'm going to select all by hitting Command A, and I select everything. Now I'm going to hold the Shift key down while I drag, and I'm going to make this whole thing bigger. I'm dragging. What I'm trying to do is I want to make it so that the panda's cut off in the right place on my page so that it'll look like the photograph. And I've gotten pretty close here because I want the branch to go off the edge. And you notice that there's some space at the top, but that's okay. So let me show you what that looks like. So now the panda is filling up more of the page. So now I need to do is make a background for my panda. A lot of people ask about how to make a background in Illustrator because there is no paint bucket tool. What you need is a shape to create your background. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is make a new layer, and I'm going to call it background, so I know that's the background layer. And I'm going to make a rectangle using my rectangle tool, and I'm going to fill up the whole background space here, the whole page. Right now it just has a black outline, a stroke, so I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to choose a color. My background on my panda was kind of this green foliage sort of thing, so I'm going to pick maybe a green. And what I like about this is that it allows me to see the white of the panda, which I couldn't see before on the white background, so that's kind of nice. You might have a little bit hanging off the edge here, off of your page, and that's okay because when we save this as a JPEG image, export it as a JPEG image, we will not see that. It'll clip that off, so that'll be okay. So I'm going to hit Command S to save that, and it's saving right now. I could get fancier with my background if I wanted to, but I want you guys to see. So there's the background, so it's a little bit different than that, but I could just keep it a solid color too. So that's how you create a background and change the page layout.